What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wager Zone Podcast, and we are back for another day of soccer bets, guys. These last 3 days, after going on that great run that we had, these last 3 days have been up and down. I don't really understand what's going on. The last bets for yesterday's, these teams are just shooting a whole bunch of shots and not scoring goals. I've seen LAFC go out there, have most of the possession, most of the shots, only didn't score at all. Columbus Crew, expected goals were almost at 3 goals. They took about 20 shots in the game, only scored 1. Very surprisingly, there's another game earlier in the day where Royal Union went out there, took about 15, 18 shots, expected goals about 2, missed a penalty, only scored 1. But yeah, guys, we're gonna turn this around. We gotta turn this around today. We had 3 back-to-back days where it's just up and down. So we want to get a positive day, and let's cash out with today's video. If you guys are here for the first time, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, leave a comment. Let me guys know how you guys are doing. Let me guys know if you guys been on this great run with me all the way into these last 3 days where we just been up and down. So let's turn it around, guys. First bet of the day, Chinese Super League, Shanghai Port taking on Qingdao West Coast. This one I'm taking Shanghai Port to win the game and over 1.5 goals. Shanghai Port is just a way better squad. Shanghai Port should come out here and score about 3 or 4 goals in this game and probably win this game 3-1 or even a 4-2 victory. I expect Shanghai Port to come out here and totally dominate the offensive side. So for this game, give me Shanghai Port to win the game and over 1.5 goals. Next one, guys, comes off the plus money. It's going to be in the African Women's Cup. It's going to be the final. Morocco Women's taking on Nigeria Women's. This one, I'm taking Morocco Women's to lift the trophy. They're the underdog in this game, but I honestly don't understand why. And even to lift the trophy, they're a plus 130, plus 140, depending on what book you're on. But I think, I told you guys in the beginning of this whole tournament, I've been taking Morocco Women's the whole entire way. I think they're the best team in Africa. I think they're going to come in here and beat Nigeria. It might even go to penalties, but I just think Morocco is a better overall squad. So for this one, guys, in the final, give me Morocco Women's as the underdog to lift the trophy. All right, guys, for this bet, 2-leg parlay, we're taking FC Copenhagen over 1.5 goals and Bodo Glimt over 1.5 goals. We're parlaying them together. That comes out to a minus 130. That's a great line. FC Copenhagen is the best team in the Denmark SuperLiga. They're playing a team in Visual, where Visual last year was a bottom 3 team. And I expect FC Copenhagen to come out here, score about 3 goals, win this game 3-0 or even a 3-1 victory. But the same thing for Bodo Glimt, guys. They're playing a team in Vålerenga that's a middle of the pack squad. Bodo Glimt has hands down the best offense in this whole entire Norway league. And Bodo Glimt scored 4 goals on the road against Viking, where Viking's the top 2 team. And I expect Bodo Glimt to come in here, score by the same exact amount, about 3 or 4 goals, and dominate this game. So for this bet, guys, like I said, 2-leg parlay, FC Copenhagen over 1.5 goals and Bodo Glimt over 1. Just a quick break, guys, before we continue this video, giving you guys my best bets and my breakdown. If you guys would like to leave me a tip, here's my Cash App tag. It's money sign Wager Zone. The link will be in the description. Buy me a coffee, help me keep this page going. And also, I want to add a lot more things, so all the tips are really appreciated, and I would be able to add a little bit more stuff to my videos. So if you guys are cashing out with me, you guys are liking all my videos, like I said, they're not required, but tips are appreciated. At my Cash App, here's a tag. And like I said, also, the link will be. All right, guys, so the next bet's going to be the MLS, Inter Miami taking on FC Cincinnati. This one, guys, I'm taking over 2.5. I think this game has a good chance to come out to a 2-2 draw or even a 2-1 victory for either side. Last time, FC Cincinnati won the game 3-0, and I don't expect that to happen again. I think Inter Miami's going to come out here, score at least 1 or 2, but Cincinnati last time beating Inter Miami 3-0. Inter Miami's offense is not all the way there. I'm pretty sure Messi and Alba are suspended for this game. I'm not sure if they are because I heard something about them not playing, but Inter Miami at home, I think they will score at least 1. And I think FC Cincinnati will come in here, score about 2 or 3, and win this game. So for this bet, guys, give me over. All right, the next bet, guys, in MLS as well, Chicago Fire taking on New York Red Bulls. I'm taking both teams to score in this one. I think both teams come out here, score about maybe a 2-1 victory for either side or even a 2-2 draw. If you look at 4 of the last 5 games, the teams have played against each other. Both teams have scored. New York Red Bulls is the better squad, with Chicago Fire playing at home. They do really well at home. Chicago Fire is the favorite, so I do believe they will come out here, score about 1 or 2. And with New York Red Bulls, they tend to do really good in this matchup, and I expect them to not go scoreless. So for this bet, All right, for the last bet, guys, it's going to be a game from yesterday that got postponed. We had the 1 in 3 day because one of the games got postponed, and this was it. Houston Dynamo taking LA Galaxy. We're running it back, guys. We're taking both teams to score in this one. I don't have much to add to the breakdown yesterday. Like I said yesterday, I think LA Galaxy has a good offense. Houston Dynamo has a good offense, but the defense are kind of suspect. So I do expect it to be a 2-2 draw or even a 2-1 victory for Houston Dynamo. So for this bet, last bet of the day, turning it back around yesterday because this game was postponed. We're taking both teams to score. And alright guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day guys. Let's turn this around. Let's